Good morning, everyone! Welcome to another episode of our home-based learning for maths. Make sure to have all your materials ready as we proceed for today's lesson. For today's lesson, we will proceed to a new topic, which is rectangles and squares. In this lesson, we will all learn to recall formulas to find the perimeter of a square and a rectangle. Find the length or breadth of a rectangle given its perimeter and the breadth or length respectively. And lastly, find the side of a square given its perimeter. Let's get started. When your family puts up a new fence around your house, how will you know how much fencing is needed? For us to know how much fence is needed, we need to know the perimeter around the lot of your house. What is perimeter? Peri in math simply means to go around, while meters means to measure. Putting it together, we say that perimeter means to find the measurement around. Try to draw a triangle on a piece of paper and trace the lines around it using your finger. The one that you are tracing is the perimeter of the triangle. Perimeter is the distance around the given figure. It can be measured in units such as centimeters or meters. How do we find the perimeter of the given figure? The perimeter of a figure is the total length around it. So let's add. What will be the total of 9 plus 9 plus 5 plus 5? Correct, 28 centimeters. The perimeter of the rectangle is 28 centimeters. Can you think of another way to find the perimeter of the figure? We can use two other methods to find the perimeter of the given rectangle. The rectangle has two longer sides and two shorter sides which are equal. We can first find the total length of one pair of the longer side and the shorter side. Then we multiply it by 2. So, 9 plus 5 is equals to 14. And 14 multiplied by 2 will be 28 centimeters. Another way to get the answer would be multiplying the length and the breadth first, which is 2 times 9 equals 18. We also need to multiply the given breadth. 2 times 5 is equals to 10. Let's put together the two totals. 18 plus 10 will be 28 centimeters, which is the same as the answer in our first methods. Now, it's your turn. What do you think is the perimeter of the given figure? I will give you 20 seconds. Correct. The perimeter of the square is 24 meters. Do not forget to write the unit meter. A square is a figure with 4 equal sides. The perimeter can be found by adding all 4 sides together. We can also multiply one side of its length by 4. So 6 times 4 is equals to 24 centimeters. How about the given figure? Try to get the perimeter of the given shape. Correct. The perimeter of the given figure is 21 centimeters. Let's look into the given problem. Look at the rectangle below. Its perimeter is 18 centimeters and its length is 6 centimeters. Find the breadth of the rectangle. Let's try two different ways to find the answer. Let's begin with method 1. What are the information that we know can be found in the given problem? We know that the perimeter of the rectangle is 18 centimeters. Perimeter is equal to 2 pairs of the total of length and breadth. So, length plus breadth is equal to perimeter divided by 2. We know that the perimeter is 18, so we divide it by 2, which will be 9 centimeters. Then, to get the breadth, we subtract 9 minus 6 is equals to 3 centimeters. Let's try method 2. Again, we know that the perimeter is 18 centimeters. We also know that the length in the given problem is 6 centimeters. To find the given breadth, we subtract 18 minus 6 minus 6, which is 6 centimeters. 6 centimeters are the two breadths in the given rectangle. To find one side of the breadth, we divide 6 and 2, which is 3 centimeters. Let's try another example. The perimeter of a rectangle is 28 centimeters. Its length is 8 centimeters. Find the breadth. Using the first method, we know that the pairs of length plus breadth together is equal to the perimeter. To get the length and the breadth, we divide the perimeter by 2. So 28 divided by 2 is 14 centimeters. To get the breadth of each side of the rectangle, we subtract 14 minus 8, which is 6 centimeters. How about method 2? Breadth plus breadth is equal to the perimeter of the rectangle, which is 28. We know that 8 is the length of the rectangle. So we subtract 28 minus 8 minus 8, which is 12 centimeters. To get the breadth, we divide 12 into 2, which is 6 centimeters. How about if the given shape is a square? Look at the given shape. Its perimeter is 64 centimeters. Find the length of a side of the square. Let's recall. How do we get the perimeter of a square? We know that the perimeter of a square is one side repeated 4 times. In order to get one side of the square, we divide the perimeter by 4. So, 64 divided by 4 is 16. The length of the side of the square is 16 centimeters. Let's try another example. Linda bent a wire 132 centimeter long into a square. What is the length of a side of the square? I'll give you 20 seconds to answer. 132 divided by 4 is equals to 33. The length of a side of the square is 33 centimeters. Let's check how much have you learned from our lesson today. This time, I want you to answer workbook pages 119 to 120. To be sure of your answers, always remember to show your working. Also, after your workbook, do not forget to answer the online quiz at the BBS portal. That's it for me. I believe you can do it well. Till our next lesson, have a good day!